here come the sides then. The turn of the year is often when Manchester City put their foot on the gas and leave the rest of the title contenders in their wake. This time around, though, there is a different feel to the Premier League, with Liverpool very much in charge of proceedings and the reigning champions with work to do merely to regain their spot in the top four, let alone to contend at the very summit. Pep Guardiola has publicly conceded that his side is out of the title race this time around due to their chastening pre-Christmas run. But while City's recent wobbles will encourage visiting West Ham today, the Hammers will also be wary of being overconfident against a club full of quality and desire to get back on track. Wan-Bissaka up towards Füllkrug, neatly onto Somerville, who darts away from Ake and looks to release Kudus. Füllkrug up there with him. Kudus goes on his own and couldn't find a way past Ortega. Just couldn't quite get the angle right to put Manchester City in a spot of bother.
That was a wonderful counter, that little flick there as he drives into the middle. It was a tight one. We might have seen a line come across, but then 1v1 situations.
Large threat from him is from corners and from set plays in general. So good in the air. Here goes Savinho, trying to scamper away from Sofal in towards Haaland, but Todibo read the danger, which will return from Savinho, and in it goes! Well, he grabbed his first City goal last time out, and he's played a big part in that one to start proceedings off here at the Etihad. It's an early boost to the Manchester City cause, and Savinho right at the heart of it.
They just kept going, didn't he? Put it into positions, into areas, asked questions. Really positive. I think what it's done is give everybody confidence or belief who come here, even if they go behind.
Here's Haaland, trying to swivel to shoot. He looks for Bernardo Silva, and Alphonse Areola just readjusted to get something in the way. Short for De Bruyne, now Somerville. As West Ham could be in business here. Kudus in the attack with him. And that's where the ball's going. Foden trying to close him down, and did enough to show him out wide and keep him there. But that all came from a Manchester City corner.
It's the point. Kevin De Bruyne tries to get tight, but then they were away.
Gvardiol now. Savinho. Usual suspects in the middle. And Rico Lewis here, looking to bend one. Areola may have seen that late. He certainly did what he could to deal with it.
Good awareness. Just sees him on the edge. He hits it very clean. Areola already gets a sighter, just moves his feet, flies forward, makes it look a little bit better than it probably was, but it was still a lovely strike. I think there's a lot of teams have watched his progress and how he's going to get on. We'll soon see in his future. Paqueta.
City now spreading it to Savinho. Just dances away from Sofal, looks for Haaland! That is a beautifully constructed Manchester City goal. From back to front, with a familiar ending. Just what you'd expect from City, which is why their recent struggles have been so baffling. Savinho, the creator, Erling Haaland, the scorer.
What a first half he's had, Savinho. We mentioned about where you put the crosses, where you put deliveries. The switcher play is good initially, and then from there on, do you go tight, do you wait?
Akanji. Savinho. Haaland and Foden rating to dart onto it. Here is Haaland. All he needs is the finish. And he is so good at producing that. All he needed was the right pass, and he would do the rest. The Etihad breathes a sigh of relief, because this game now has a comfortable look to it from Manchester City's point of view.
Timing in football is so important. And City very, very good, getting to positions to set off the moment, and then the pace and power, determination. Just watch Haaland's arc run, weight on the shoulder. This exceptional. He just waits, delays, goalkeeper commits.
Well, here's De Bruyne. He's got Foden with him. It's Foden for 4. Everyone knew the goals would flow again for Manchester City. It was just a matter of time and a case of who would be on the end of a hiding. And it is West Ham United.
Goal the City scored by number 47, one of our own,
Phil Foden finally in those advanced positions. He's been desperate for goals. West Ham playing out, moving it around, but you've got to be sure. You've got to be good at it. One too many. And De Bruyne just waiting for that chance, that short pass just behind. De Bruyne in those positions always makes the right choice.
Paqueta's hit was dipping all the time, just not quite enough from his point of view.
Yeah, really good quality. You see the Walling jumping, but allowed to do that because of Bernardo. He gets that whip right around it, drops.
The two who are prepared ready. Alvarez, Souček, and Füllkrug. Rare moment of positivity in front of goal for West Ham United, who've created moves of potential today without a finish until now. Nicholas Füllkrug steps forward for the Hammers.
Yeah, it's a really good finish. Just give and go, runs in and around the area, but what he does, he puts it in very early. It doesn't let City recover as it just goes through the centre of Akanji. Füllkrug's not had much to go at. Great finish into the corner. He'll be looking to get his West Ham career up and running properly, but
West Ham United's first corner towards Souček, who can be so dangerous from those kind of situations.
Yeah, it's a big chance. You've got to get tighter.
Paqueta, Alvarez, away from Walker and taken on by Paqueta. And that was oh so close to finding the corner.
Yeah, it was. Little give and go around the corners. You've got to make sure you get first contact. It's those little ricochets. Hits it very, very early. The goalkeeper probably doesn't see that coming. It's a late one.
Bernardo Silva. Taken on by Foden. And De Bruyne will strike it. And Areola saw it all the way. And that is the end. Manchester City are clicking back into gear after their uncharacteristic slump. The champions' power to victory against a West Ham side which produced plenty in the first half and little in the second. It had the feel, in the end, of a routine victory. But at times, the visitors made life pretty uncomfortable for the champions. West Ham, shorn of their main front men, just couldn't turn their attacking potential into goals, despite having twice as many attempts as their hosts. A reminder of what they can produce going forward, but the troubles perhaps that they have at the back. Füllkrug's goal a mere consolation to the collective, but a boost to the striker himself. Savinho set up 3 of the goals, Haaland bagged 2 of them. Manchester City can walk off smiling. Manchester City 4, West Ham United 1.